Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new series, this time with Bellwright, as we are going to build ourselves a nice town, but also try to kill off some animals and bandits and do a lot of quests and stuff. So let's jump straight into a brand new game. And of course we'll be Mr. Patmos. And we're number 4, so there we are. And let's just pick a face. Ooh, wow. Lots of different faces. One of the things I like with this game is that you just get a set of options and that's it. So it's not like you have too many different things to choose. It's just enough. Ooh, long hair. And maybe a long beard as well. Ooh, this looks like a rugged guy. Ooh, yeah, this is nice. Alright, there we're gonna go. Start up the game. Yes. We should get a little clip. We'll watch that and then just jump straight into the game. I'm not going to edit too much out of this, maybe nothing. We're just going to have fun showing you all that you can do in the game, and we're going to build ourselves a nice town and work the lands. Here's the clip.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you the day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday? Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that, the prince was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description. Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback. In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late. Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing. You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen. But on the eve of your 20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvinia and kept you safe all these years, was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it, a clue. Now, you have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
Alright, well, that is the interesting story behind this game, and that's the story that we're going to have to work with. And here we are in first person, as we can see right here. And there's the story of the lowlands. The lowlands, where we are now, are the poorest of the 5 regions and one of the oldest. Its occupants relying mainly on agriculture for their livelihood. Due to the scourge, the people are barely producing enough to sell, let alone to keep from themselves. The current controlling Lord Ashburn is cruel and likes to raise his already high taxes above what the Queen orders to give himself a generous cut. It was once a bountiful, flourishing place. Now years of hardship are starting to show throughout the villages, some more than others. Alright, and here we have a story about the Carvinian uprising. 10 years ago, tragedy struck to the kingdom of Carvinia when Prince Volgar was killed by a stray arrow. Well, we know all of that. Fueled by his fury and grief, King Rowan ordered the execution of all kids, and in retaliation, a counter-movement was formed to protect the children of Carvania. To ensure a safe future for the youth of their country, the rebels planned to march on the Gauntlet, Carvania's capital, to take the king's head. However, tempted by promises of gold by the king, an unknown member of the rebellion helped set out an ambush that seemingly wiped out the rebellion leaders. After the betrayal, the rebellion fell apart, and a brutal time followed as the king died and was succeeded by Queen Osen, the one that basically pointed us out as the one that shot the arrow. The final death toll of the rebellion is believed to be in the hundreds. Alright, well, that's the story to these lands, and here we are. We can freely walk around as we stand here next to a bell tower, and I believe that that bell tower will hold more to this story than we see right now. And well, as you can see, we can just walk around. We can engage with the surroundings, not with everything though, so if you stand here you can't just pick it up. But hey, there's a white dot appearing. Let's go check that out. Ooh, we have a loot box. Got some coins, dried mushrooms, roasted mushroom. They got the recipes for it and more stories. Let's see. The torn piece of paper. We're fighting to save these innocents, but it's getting harder by the day. Who could have known that the butcher with the grim name is someone who got a soft spot for kids? Together we're a makeshift family in this mess. But there's talk of a rat among us. Someone leaked our next moves. Somebody even leading the king's dogs to our door. Can't trust anyone these days. And then there's my own kid, always looking at me like they know something's up. It makes my skin crawl. I'm in this to protect him. But how do you shield your own from a storm like this? Everywhere we move, we make feels like a gamble, but we're in too deep now to turn back. And the last words of the caretaker of Bellwright. I'm the caretaker of this bell tower, entrusted with the maintenance and protection. My duty has been to ensure that a bell atop this tower serves its purpose, to warn the people of northern descent and neighboring villages of impending danger. For years I've stood watch over these lands from the heights of this tower. It's been my responsibility to keep the bell in working order, ready to ring out its warning at the first sign of trouble. But now, as I pen these words, the tower lies in ruins around me, a testament to the passage of time and the neglect of our once vigilant community. I write this note in the hopes that someone will stumble upon it and learn from our mistakes. Our failures to maintain the bell tower has left us vulnerable to the dangers that now threaten to engulf us. I can only pray that whoever finds this note will make up the mantle of responsibility and restore this tower to its former glory. May the bell tower once again serve as a beacon of warning, guiding the people of the lowlands through the storms that lie ahead. Alright, and we get some general stuff that gives us information about what we found. There's no way to get up there. There's nothing else to be taken here, I believe. One of the things, if you know a game like Medieval Dynasty, it's much like this, but in Medieval Dynasty you have a lot more stuff that you can actually interact with throughout the map. So if there's a book laying there, you can pick it up, or you can look in a lot of barrels and stuff. That's not really in this game. The amount of stuff that you can actually take a look at is a little bit more limited, but it will be fine. There's still a lot to see. Alright, Hindin is believed to be the oldest settled village in the lowlands, and that's where we have to go and talk to an elder. But conflict was sown in its very foundation. Within years of its establishment, the settlers of Herdeen became divided on the growth of their village. Some wanted to expand north, while others wanted to stay closer to the valley. My grandmother told me stories about the early settlers, recalls Rosetta Omari, a 101-year-old woman who spent her entire life in Hindin. The folks were barely had enough buildings to shelter everyone, and yet they still bickered day and night about the future of the village. They decided to appoint a first elder for leadership, but those who wanted to push north sabotaged the election, and a chicken ended up as an elder, not a figure of speech, a literal chicken. The chicken was said to be an uninspiring, indecisive leader, and a human took over the elder post a month later. Well, sounds like an interesting village. There's a campfire there. We have a lot of other stuff, some boxes, but we can't really do anything with it. And our mission right now is to talk to Dobron Yorklin. He is one of the elders. So let's go do that. As you can see here, there's a book laying here. There's some stuff, but we can't really interact with it. So, well, it is what it is. Now, there are things in the game that you can interact with, like some stuff that lays around. See, we have rocks here that we can mine, but we require a tool for it. Ooh, here we have some tin ore. I like that. And as long as we're far away from any village, we can pick up stuff. As we get closer, we'll soon see. Let's get some wood here. we shall soon see... Ooh, more tin ore. Tin ore is valuable, people. If you find that, make sure to bring it along. We're gonna use it. Ooh. Yeah, disable pop-ups. We're not gonna use all the pop-ups right now. Let's see, stone. No, we'll take some stones with us too. We're gonna need it. So let's pick these up. You're gonna need a lot of stuff in this game, and especially stones are sometimes a bit hard to find. Wood's easier. Just make sure that you stand still while you pick it up. If you hit the I button, you can see your inventory. This is our inventory. This is the food that we have, that we're consuming. All foods give you a little bonus, so we get 8 health from the berries and a faster regeneration and some stamina. We put in the dried mushroom here as well. You can see that our bars are now getting bigger and that we get some extra bonuses from it, so that's nice. I'm gonna take a couple of extra stones just to help us out on the way. And yeah, that should be enough. There we go. Now let's see, because here we have some flex plants. But now you can see this belongs to the nearby village. We can't harvest this. So that's what happens if you get too close to villages. There's stuff that we simply can't get ourselves anymore. It's fine though. We can see the big exclamation mark on the minimap. That's the guy we have to talk to. So let's walk that way. Talk to the guy. As I'm holding shift, we're running. You can see that the stamina bar, the green bar in the top left corner, will actually go lower. If we stop running, it will be fine. Ooh, there's a cat. Let's pet the cat. That should be fun. It's so cool that they actually have these animals in here that you can pet them. That's so nice. So there we go. Yeah, we're good. Come on, let's go. Don't pet for too long. And then here we have the elder. Let's talk to him.
I think we need to talk, traveler. You're a new face around here, and new faces showing up rarely ends well for this village.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I have a duty to my village first and foremost. I need to know who you are and why you came here.
Alright, I mean you no harm. I came to the lowlands looking for answers, or excuse me, have I done something to offend you? No, let's be nice.
Looking for answers, huh? In a perfect world, I could give you all the information you need and you could be on your way. But speaking openly can be a death sentence these days. As long as you're asking questions, you're putting us in danger.
Alright, do I have your permission to stay in the village for now at least? Or I must admit I didn't expect such a frosty reception. What am I supposed to do now? Well, I want to stay in the village.
No, but you have my permission to build a shelter on the outskirts of the village. Come back once you're set up, and maybe you can earn your keep.
Oh, interesting. Alright, we'll do that. We'll try and get his trust. Buildings and construction. I thought I already disabled all the pop-ups, but apparently that doesn't really work. Alright, ooh, there's a lot of messages here. Let's examine. Let's examine them all. I guess we can now read them all. So there's been an election, there's been words of new taxes. Now this is a lot of talking. If you have the game, go out and read it. I am not going to read everything out because that's not really that necessary for the story. Now here we have a village. This village we will visit regularly for all these different quests. There's all these nice people in the village here. They're not really willing to talk to me right now.
The elder has been asking if there is anyone who could help him out with some things. You look like you could use some help yourself.
See, I can think we can help each other by working together. What do you think?
I apologize for being blunt, but you're wasting your time. Earn our trust and we may be more receptive to your offer.
See, so I'm trying to get him to work with me, but he is not really that keen on it. We can see, though, that he is pretty good at a lot of stuff, but he just simply won't join us because he doesn't trust us, and we don't have the renown. And those are things that we have to gain, basically, in this town. So, see you. We're not going to talk to him. We're not going to spend too much time in the village now. We're just going to try and get the trust of these people. But for that, we have to follow the quests that we have. They are a great help, so go ahead and follow them. And we have to build a personal shack for ourselves, and we have to wait until the morning before we can talk to the elder again. Dobron. Now, here's the village that we are in now. This is where the bell tower is, and this is your whole map. So take a look at this, people. There's an amazingly big map here. Lots of stuff in it. We have different towns. We have rebel settlements, brigands prison, brigands headquarters. There's bandit camps. You can see the green ones are basically the easier ones. The one with the 2 yellow dots are a bit harder, and these are bandit camps that are really strong. And we'll have to find ourselves a way to make a nice living. Now, of course, I know the game already a bit, and we're gonna head over to this little area here because that is a nice spot with lots of resources that we're gonna need to build our own settlement. Basically, that is what we're going to do. We're gonna build our own settlement. And on the way there, we're going to try and grab some stuff. Now, as you can see, we are still too close to the town. So we can't pick up anything yet. But as soon as we get far away from the town, we are actually able to pick up some stuff. So this is still too close. But I believe if we head over just slightly further, we should be able to harvest some stuff. Yep, let's get some flax. We might need it. At some point, you can see there's a little rabbit there. Now, we don't have anything to hunt yet. But later on, we can get into stuff like hunting. And it can be really nice to hunt some animals for food and stuff. Ooh, we can get some sage as well. How much space do I have in my... Only 4. Okay. Now, one of the things we are definitely going to need is wood. Now, we don't have any weapons yet. So I guess a thing that we could do is make sure that we grab some wood, build ourselves a shack soon. So that at least we have a place to sleep. And then start our adventure, basically, by starting to work on a village for ourselves. And it's all a little time consuming. And if you know a game like Medieval Dynasty, then you'll be up for a little surprise, because it is actually less time consuming in this game. Now we got some berries, let's put them in here so our bars get a bit bigger. So building is very interesting and less time consuming in this game. And that's one of the things that I really love about this game, is that you can really do a good job building stuff and making sure that everything comes together nicely without too much problems. Alright, I think we're getting close to where I want to start my village. Let's get some saplings here. Just some extra wood. Are we completely filled up now? Yes. So we have no room for anything else right now. So we're just going to rush towards the spot where I want to begin. Here are some stones. There's some other stuff here that's nice. To our right is the road. And we're following the road for a bit, because right here, after the bushes that we see ahead, I will make start of a village. Oh, we can see a nice big deer out there. And, oops, I also see a red dot there. What's that? Oh, that appears to be a rabbit, but I think there's also a wolf out there somewhere. We might want to make ourselves a weapon right now. We can do that from our inventory. We can actually make a club already. Let's give ourselves a weapon so that at least we are sure. Let's equip it on the number 2 spot this time. I usually have it on number 2. I have my axe on number 1. Because there is apparently... Yeah, I see the wolf. You see him? There's the wolf. We have to fight the wolf. There he comes. Now, we'll get hurt. But we have to kill this wolf because he is right where I want to start my village. Alright, there he goes. Now, wolf is down. We can strip him, which is interesting. Let's take his remains. We get 2 hides from it and 2 food. That's nice, although we don't really have space for that food. Yes, I know, get rid of the message. But hey, here is where we're going to start our village. And the problem is there is a wolf den close to this village right there. So we're going to clear that out soon. And there's probably more wolves out here anyway that we are going to have to kill at some point. A good thing would be to make sure that we have enough food so that our health regenerates. And then we can kill off those wolves. So we'll do that soon. For now, this is the spot where I want to start. So let's get started. You hit the B button and then you click what we want to build, and then we have our personal shack. Now, the thing with the personal shack is we can build it pretty easily. That's not too hard. That's the only thing that we can build right now. But all new buildings will come into that screen, and this is where we're just going to stay soon. Now, the interesting thing is we can just build if we have the materials on it. We can go all over here and start to build. But here's a gathering place at the white thing. And if we put in everything that we need for this construction, then we can immediately build it completely. So I'm going to gather all the stuff that we need. And then we're just going to build the whole shack at one go. We just need some more wood now. I do see, I think, a wolf running there. So maybe we should go a little bit more this way, gather some wood, and not go find the wolves. I need a lot of wood though. How much more space do I have? 4 more spaces. 1, 2, 3. I don't think there's wolves in here, so we should be okay. Oh, we need an axe to get that gone. Can we build an axe? No, we need more wood for it, and we can't even take so much wood with us. Luckily, there's also dead wood laying around, so you can also pick up some wood. We don't really have to busted down already. It's just a matter of finding it, of course. And if we don't, well, then we have a problem. But so far, we should be able to find just what we need. There's the stag looking at us. That's interesting. I think we have to get into the other woods as well, where the wolf is. But maybe we can just take him out then. Our health is now much better already. So that could be an opportunity to do that. So yeah, let's bring in the wood that we collected. We need 4 more. Alright, there's 2 wolves out there, so let's be a little bit careful. Don't want to start fighting 2 wolves right now. 2 sticks. Alright, as soon as you hear wolf howl, you'll know that he comes for you. And then you better be ready and prepared. No, I want to grab this. Come on, yes, stick. Alright, we have everything. Let's build our shack, so at least we're ready for the night. We can do some sleeping. So now we have all the resources in. I'm going to put my club away. And all you have to do now is go to the white dots and start building it. Now you can take your time with that, or you just run around your shack hitting the mouse button all the time, and then you'll get past all the white dots. And you can quickly build your shack. I do love this building system though, especially compared to Medieval Dynasty, where you just have to pound your hammer all the time, and this is just a little easier. Not saying that later in game it might not get a little bit harder, because it might. But for now, I really love this building system. It's a bit hard sometimes to see the white dots, so make sure that you keep your eyes open and just run around the place here to actually get all the white dots found. You can also just stand inside if you want to, and then try and finish the whole building. And then get out once you're ready. We're almost done now. Let's see, there it is. We got our personal shack and we unlocked a technology. Oh, we even got 60 renown. That's nice. Alright, so we have our first place, our personal shack. That's where we're gonna sleep. And, ooh, I see a wolf close. Where is it? Wolfie, come get me. Yep, there he comes. I don't see him yet. Ah, there he is. Well, that's another wolfie gone. That's good. Ooh, 4 meat. That's a lot, actually. Now, we do need to do something with that meat. And now if we check our building things, we can build a lot more stuff. Let's start with a campfire. Let's build a campfire out here. Somewhere in the middle, I think, so that we can build a lot of structures around it as well. Other stuff that we need for the campfire. Alright, we need more wood again. But then, once that's done, we can really build a... we can put our food on it and cook it, and that's way better. That'll grant us some very good food, so let's see if we can actually do that. No, don't hit it. I want you to get the sapling out the ground, yes. Still can't take any trees down, but we'll work on an axe as well at some point. My inventory is filled up again. Yeah, that's because of all the food, so we can't carry that much stuff. So making sure that this fire goes on the way, make sure that we can get rid of some of the food. Well, not really get rid of it, but make sure that we can put it on the fire so we don't have to carry it. And that will be helpful. Ooh, and we can already eat this mushroom now, because the other one was done. There's still wolves there. I'm looking for some nice sticks that are laying around, but there's not a lot. Can we... oh yeah, we can do this one. We needed 2 wood, I believe. But we just need to find 1 stick laying around. There's mushrooms here that we can get. You can also put those on the fire. Ooh, and here we have a nice icon. This is a shrine, or oh, this is a wolf's den. So if we get in here, there's actually some prizes we can get. Look at this, a chest. Now we're completely filled up with resources, I think. Yes. So we're gonna finish the fire first. Make sure that we put the meat on and stuff so that we have some room. And then we can head back to the shrine and take all the stuff that's in there. We have to prepare stuff. And food will spoil over time. So we have to make sure that we cook it at some time. So that we actually make sure that it stays well and that we can actually use it. Alright, let's build this whole camp thingy. There we go. And yeah, put the sticks on there. The last one. There we are. Alright, now we have a fire. Or let's put on some raw meat on the different sticks. And once it's all there, Come on. We're gonna put fire on it, and now it will cook everything. So that's a good job. That's great. Now we have some inventory space again. And another good thing is that we have ourselves a storage here. So we can open our chest. We can like put in the iron that we have and the sage and the hides, because we don't need that for construction right now. That will help us. That will also give us some extra space to carry goods around. Now I want to check out that little shrine, or I keep calling it a shrine. It's not a shrine. This little place where the wolves have gathered some stuff. I also want extra wood so that we can soon make ourselves an axe. That will be really helpful. We also need some stones for that. But if we head in here, you can see that there's a chest and we can loot it. Now we get some coins, we get smoked fish, we get smoked meat. So we're learning a lot of new stuff as well by just getting this. Some more coins, fish stew, fish and stuff. That's nice. Now the wolves might come back here. I don't know. So I'm gonna run away now. But this is nice. We got some nice goodies out of this. Now we just need to make sure that we can get an axe and we can get swinging to cut a lot of trees and get like a lot of wood and those things. How much inventory space do we have left? Oh, just a little bit. Now we also need some stones to build ourselves an axe. So let's go with that. Basically, we have the start of a little village. We have a fireplace where we can cook meat and stuff, and we have a place where we can do some other things. Now let's get... Oh, we still have the stones in. That's great. We can build the axe now. We can start to cut some trees. Nice. Now there's a fish. Can't eat that yet. We have to smoke it. But the fish stew we can eat. It will last for 7 hours. It will give us extra productivity, skill experience gain, and a lot of bonuses. Look at how far the bars are expanding now. So let's put that into our food stuff. Now this is all cooked. I'm gonna leave it for now, but it's cooked, so that's a great thing. Now we just need to work on the village. We have the campfire and we have the personal shack. We're gonna need housing tents if we want to get new NPCs into our village, so other people that will help us out, we can give orders and stuff. We need to research things we have need for a simple workbench, but for now we need to start with a camp chest. I'm gonna place this relatively close to the fire here, because we're gonna put food and stuff in here, and then later on also our NPCs can use it. Alright, there's some food in there. We need 3 flax and 2 more wood, and then we can get going with that. Oh, that's sage. I did not really want to pick that up, but okay. Let's pick up some of this. There we go. At least we have enough now. Let's go put the axe in one of the spots that we have, so that we can now start to chop small trees like this. Get wood for it. Well, that grants us 3 wood. That's nice. Let's do another 3. I think now that we're here, we should just fill up our inventory. We still have room for 4 more, so let's take them. Sometimes you get 2 out of this, so that could be interesting. Yeah, now our inventory is full. You will see some wood laying around. We can pick that up later. Now we're completely filled up. Let's build that little camp box so that we have some more storage space. Alright, we have everything there, so let's start building it. There we go. That's the camp chest. We can put like the wood in, we can put this in. Ooh, we got some smoked meat as well. Ooh, spiced hearty meat stew. That sounds very good. Okay, and another thing that we can do right now is get over here, take this and put in the fish. And the other piece of raw meat that we still have left. Now we don't have anything left to put in, but we can just go to the chest, put some food in the chest, like that. And then if we get other characters in our village, they can actually use this to their benefit. So, that is great. Now it's getting late, it's already 10. So I think soon enough we need to call it a night. I want to keep... one of the things you can do is you can keep working all night if you want to. You don't have to sleep. Your character won't do... any weird stuff when you don't sleep, but I think it's nice to play a little bit in character, so we do need some sleep and stuff like that. Oh, I'm gonna keep these foods on me, and you can see the camp chest's already filling up, but that's okay, we can deal with that. I think what we need to do in the morning is build ourselves a house, then go back to the village and see what we can do there. So let's go to sleep now. It's nighttime, and then when we wake up we'll just work on the village some more. Day 2. Ooh, 5 days until winter. So I guess winter is gonna be a big thing because they're warning us for it. So we'll have to be prepared for that. Ooh, and it's raining now. Luckily the fire won't go out. Ooh, that's bad. Let us see. We have very good health now, so I think we should go after that one wolf that's left there. Just to make sure that it won't bother us later. Because I'm not happy having wolves around, especially not if we get some NPCs into our town. Now, it's somewhere near the water. I can't really see the wolf. And it's night. Rain. Where is it? Should be somewhere out there, but I'm watching right now. I just don't see it. Wolfie. Where's the wolf? Ah, we should see him coming at us now. Yep, there he is. Now, because of our good health, we can pretty much do this without too much hassle. Because even if he bites us, he won't kill us. And now we got the wolf. I think this is the last one that actually lives close. Oh, we got a wolf fang. That's nice. We can make trophies and stuff with that later on. So that will be really good. That is nice. And let's just see if we can gather some stuff for the village that we can use for some construction work soon. I think we might need that too. Oh yeah, we're gonna build the house. That's one of the things that we were planning to do. Let's go over here. Let's plan out a house for some new people. We don't have them in yet, but that might not take too long. I'll build them behind my shack. So let's go to the housing tent. We need... Oh, we even need logs for that. They're gonna get a better house than I have. That's interesting. Alright, let's build it somewhat close to the road. Let's put in the stuff. So we have put in the wood. We have no flax right now. 2 logs and 5 more wood, 4 more wood. Well, what you can do, just go around and chop down a tree. Let's get my axe out. And when you chop a tree, it will fall down. You can then chop it into logs if it's a big one. If it's a small one, it will immediately turn into a log like this one. Now you can see a log takes up a lot of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have space for another log though, so let's just do one again. The log takes up 9 spaces, so you can't carry too many logs at one go. That is going to be a problem, but it will be fine. Come on. There, finally. That took some time. Well, this is a big one, so I guess we have to cut it into more logs. Yes, we are. Yes, let's pick this one up as a log and bring it to the house that we have here. And now we still need to get wood and some flax. Now flax grows right here, so that should not be too hard. 1, 2, I believe we need 6. But I think we have all the flax in this area covered now, so we need to probably go out a little further to find some more flax. We also need wood, so let's pick that up too. And then we'll get to the point where we flax, 7 wood. I think we're getting close to what we need. How much space do we... Oh, we have some more space. Let's just pick up some extra flax, because every time we need to build a house and stuff, we have to get this. Now, the interesting part in this is, of course, that at some point we're gonna have some NPCs with us. Ooh, and we got flax seeds. That's nice. And when we have the NPCs, we can order them to basically gather stuff for us, especially if we build the gathering hut for them. So you don't have to keep doing this all the time, every time you build something. And I do love that part about this game. Alright, let's put in the flax, let's put in the wood, and now we can build this tent. Or a house. Basically, this is called a house. We live in a shack. And our people are going to get a housing tent already with logs and stuff, which seems to me that it's even better than what we are sleeping in ourselves. I'm all for taking good care of your people, of course, but this might be overdoing it a bit, giving them a better tent. But in the end, this tent is for 2 people to live in, and we have one for ourselves. So I guess that is still better, though. Would not want to share a small tent like this with somebody else. Alright, it's done. It's for 2 people. So we could basically get 2 people in now that will then happily join us, and we'll have a great time with them. Now, I think, yeah, we have to put some fire on here to make sure that this all gets ready. Otherwise, it won't get cooked. And we need to provide ourselves with some nice meals before they spoil. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at how big these bars are right now. I think we can also put in some extra meat there. Maybe some food spoiled already overnight, because overnight that goes fast. I'm going to put this in there. Let's make sure that we get the flax in here. The seeds we don't need. We don't need these. I guess we're going to talk to the elder now. That means that we're going to have to make the run back to the village. But that's not that much of a problem. We just follow the road we have back to the village. And if we get lucky and we can do like a mission, or we gain his trust and we get some renown, we might actually be able to invite somebody over to our town. And I would love that very much. But we really have to see if that is something that we can do already. But just having one in the village that can do a good job, that can make sure that we stop running for a bit until the green bar fills. Just having somebody in that can help us out gather some stuff, that's already a big bonus. So we have to be careful though. We have to set them up right. There's a whole prioritization system in which you can tell them you should do this first and then that job, but it's also a bit tricky. So we'll have to see how well we can do that, but I think we will be fine. There's actually a lot of nice stuff that we are finding on the map. You can see things on the map like sage and hemp and other things that will be marked on the map as soon as you find them. That's a big help as well. So be sure to walk around, not just walk on the given paths, but also go past them a bit so that you can find all those good spots where the herbs are and stuff. Alright, I think we have to go to the right now. To go to the right village that we want to head to. The left is a bandit camp as well, so that's not good. Here we have another little camp, or a place of interest. We're not going to get there yet. We're going to get there at some point because that will be a mission. But here's the entrance to the town. Here and then. So there we go. Let's go find the elder. Fortunately, we're on the right road, so that's working out. So let's walk this road and we should end up right at the place where the elder is. And I see him already with the little white thing over his head. Let's talk to him, see what he has to say to us.
Come closer.
Yes, I am. Give me a chance to earn your trust. If I fail, I'll leave you alone.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
We actually have one problem you can try to resolve. If you're willing, of course.
Alright, go ahead. What is it?
It gets cold around here, especially close to the mountains. If we want to keep ourselves warm, we need fur for it, rabbit or wolf pelts, but you see our hunter.
Oh
well,
boy.
We got into a little discussion about how things should work in the village regarding payment.
And I'm guessing you couldn't agree on that little issue. Get to the point.
He doesn't want to work with us anymore, but Herndeen mostly depends on him to provide. I want you to convince him to deliver traps.
Interesting. We have to do the work again.
If you can bring us rabbit fur too, that would be very much appreciated. But we can't expect you to do that every day. We want to be self-sufficient with our fur trapping.
Okay.
So the priority is the traps, and the rabbit fur would be a bonus. Take care of that, and then I will consider your request.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Where can I find a hunter, or why do I get the feeling there's still plenty of tests to come? Oh no.
Go speak with Anna.
We're gonna stay nice.
She's a bit of a troublemaker, but her heart's in the right place, or so I have to tell myself.
Tend the livestock, keeping them fed
She has
and
a
watered.
good relationship with everyone in the village, and knows nearly everything that goes on around here.
Cool.
If anyone can point you in the right direction, it's her.
Alright, that's what I'll do. There we have another exclamation mark, so I guess we have to head over there, find Amelia, or Emily, or whatever her name was, and then we'll probably be able to talk to her. I guess she's down here somewhere. Can we see her already?
We are keeping the peace here.
I don't see somebody now with an exclamation mark over their head, but she should be out here. Ah, there she is. Hello, Amelie.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have we met before? Your face is awfully familiar.
No, I haven't met you. You have to be Emily. Elder told me you know where I can find Hunter Lubomir.
I am. What can I do for you?
Do you know him?
Unfortunately,
Oh, wow. She's a lady of few words.
he's in the forest, just up the hill, not far from the village.
Okay.
Perhaps bring a book so you have something to do while he rants at you.
Okay, thanks, I think. Alright, you have to follow this road because there's the exclamation mark, so let's do that. Let's try and find this nice mister. Hopefully he has something good for us or tells us how we can make traps or something. I don't think we can do that already. So let's just run. And now we should be getting close. Ooh, what's this? There's a little shrine here and a place of interest. Ooh, a loot box. Yes. I want to loot this. We got some books, potatoes, meat stew. Nice. Alright, we have examined the shrine apparently. Cool. Nice, that's some cool stuff. And another meat stew. Who doesn't like a good meat stew? Now apparently right here he should be somewhere. So let's find this mist. Oh, there he is. Hope he doesn't kill me or something. Nope. Let's talk to Libomir.
It's dangerous to wander around the woods alone. Haven't you heard about wolves or bandits lurking in this area?
Oh, we killed our share of wolves
You don't
already.
look like the hunting type. So what are you doing here?
Elder Debron sent me ask for traps if you have them. The people of Herndon need them. Wolves and bandits lurking in the area. Are the bandits riding on the wolves or something? Oh, we're not going to make fun of this guy.
Trust the
That's
people
probably
of
not
Herndon.
smart.
Of course, now they need me. I'm not going to work with them.
Oh,
Torbron has no respect for my craft. He doesn't value everything I've contributed to that damned village. And until he does, they can fend for themselves.
okay. Can you help me at least? I need to build the trust with the elder. Nobody in the village even wants to talk to me. If you're worried about my well-being, then you should help me. I need traps and rabbit fur. Nah, we're going to ask
You're
politely.
asking for help, but you don't know a thing about me or what I went through. I used to be a respected member of the community. I even could have been an elder if I wanted. But they degraded me because I refused to be a slave to Ashbourne's puppets. So I left. I still tried to contribute from a distance, providing them with fur, food, and creating traps for the sake of the village. But they wanted more. When I asked for better pay, the elder said no and actually warned me not to ask again. At one point, he said he'd speak to the brigands about my behavior.
Oh boy. I don't want to defend anyone. It seems like Herndon isn't wealthy enough to pay you. That doesn't sound rough. But that does sound... Yeah, it sounds rough.
Yeah, well, the fine people of Herndon don't agree with you. That's why I want to leave that life behind.
Okay, what do you mean?
Let's make an arrangement. You need traps, and I can teach you how to make them so you can catch smaller animals.
Okay, cool.
You look like someone who can get things done. I don't know why, but I feel like you have a lot going on inside your head.
Oh, thanks.
I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food. Together, we can make each other's lives easier in this land.
Nice.
So, can we cooperate?
Yeah, I think it's possible. I'll come back once I have a shelter for you. I already have a shelter for him. Hello.
Any good news? Is my new home ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. You can join me. You can teach me how to build traps and how they work. Alright, we have the renown to get him in. Oh, he actually has some hunting skills, so that's good. And he can be quite good, actually, because the first is the skill that he has. The last one is how high his skill can go. And he can be quite okay. Alright, yes, I'm ready. You can join me. You can teach me how to build traps and how they
Let's
work.
get to it. Build the research desk for me, and then I will show you how it's done.
Alright, interesting.
Oh, and remember that once we build them, you should place it in dense forests to increase the chance of catching something.
Smart. Well, let's get to work. Alright, let's take a look at the guy. He is now in my population. We can see how good he is. We can give him priorities and things to do. And we can set him a stance. We can make him a guard in the village. We can make him a companion. Then he will join you. Or we can make him a worker. Right now, the best thing to do is make him a worker. So he will follow us. He already has some food, so that's good. And then from there on, once we get into the village, we can tell him what he should be doing. So right now, if we just run towards the village, he will join us. And let's set ourselves a waypoint at the camp chest so we can see where we should be heading, or at least we should be able to find that. I don't really see it, but let's go. If we follow this road down, we should get somewhere there, I guess. So let's do that, and he should be following us. And along the way, you can give him orders like something like this: harvest mushrooms. And now he's going to harvest some mushrooms for us. Now, there he goes. And then if you hit Q again, he will follow us. He will now keep running and harvesting more. And then we bring some food with us when we go home. So that's nice, but not too many. He already has 9. So yeah, let's follow me. I hit the Q button. He should now be following us. And then as we find more nice goodies, we can just bring it along and make sure that we have plenty of stuff with us. Ooh, there's a nice deer. I'm gonna grab the flax though on the way. Alright, is there anything more that we can take that is actually of use? So not just wooden stuff, but like maybe some nice herbs. Maybe we're going to need some hemp as well as we keep going. One of the things I could do is let him have some wood. Can he harvest that? Oh, doesn't really. Harvest wood. There he goes. There he goes. Let's harvest some wood to make sure that he takes it with us. I'll slowly continue for a bit then. Not running, but just walking, seeing what's out here in the forest. Maybe there's some nice stuff in here. And we're getting close to our place already. I think he's joining up. Or maybe he might be completely filled up on stuff. That could be a thing. Alright, let me take some flax and stuff with me so that we have that prepared. Come on. Yeah, harvest the flax. Let him harvest some of the flax. Is he going to do that, or is he? I think he's filled up with stuff. So we'll do that, and then we're just going to rush home now. Bring him in. I have to build a research desk apparently, but he can start to cook, which he might be very good at already, because that's all that there is to it. Especially if I put in some wood in the chest. Let's put in the wood. Oh no, that's the wood. That's not. Let's put in the flax and this. Oh, that's already filled up. Oh wow, that went fast. Alright, let's go to his stand. So let's inspect him. Let's make him a worker now. He can do delivery and cooking. So now he should be thinking about what he's gonna do. And now he should be going to the fire, put on some stuff. And now we can build him a research desk. I don't know. Let's place it somewhere here. Let's put in the goods. So some flax, some logs, and some wood. And then once that is done, he can do some research. I will probably have to research the trap. But that's fine. We can do that. Let's take this log. How much space do I have? Yeah, not a lot. So let's bring this log back before we do anything else. He will also be delivering goods. So could well be. See, he already delivered 9 of the 10 wood. So even that you don't have to worry about that much. They will start to deliver goods as long as you prioritize that for them. Now, since we can only do some cooking and delivery, he will do that for us, which is great. Might even be that if we cut this tree and we leave the log, that he'll come and pick it up. And might also know our inventory is not full, so that's good. But it could well be that now once we bring this, we have everything and we can already build the research desk. See, there's the second log. He already built it for a bit. And there we have it. Alright, now all you have to do is go to manage research desk. And here you can see all the researches that we can do right now. And what I want him to do is to start researching the small trap. Now he needs some goods for that. 2 flax and 5 wood. Let's bring that all in. And now he can research the trap. The thing is, we have to still build a simple workbench in order to make sure that we can actually build that stuff. So let's set up the simple workbench right here. Let's rotate it so he can stand on this side. Now we have to bring in the goods. 1 more flax, 3 stones, and some wood. I think I'm gonna get some stuff, okay, from the chest. Because we have stones there. 1, 2, 3. We have more flax there. We have a bit of wood there. I'm gonna leave some wood so that he can use it on the fire. 3 stones and flax, and let's get some wood. He already researched a small trap. This guy's fast. That's good. Now we just need some extra wood. So let's go over here. Let's cut this young tree. 1, 2, 3. I believe we just needed 3 wood, didn't we? Let's go. Let's see. I think he also brought in some wood. And he now already starts to build this place. Yep, there we go. He's building it. And what we now have to do... See, we can just watch him build this. That's nice. He's actually making a lot of work out of it. And then soon it should be done. There it is. Now we can craft some stuff ourselves if we want to. But we can also set it up. So we can also go to the manage button. And now we can tell him what to do. And what we want is, of course, some small traps. Because we need to get some small traps. So let's top them up at 3. And we also need an axe and a club. I'll top those off at 2. Let's bring in the wood so that he can use that. So that he can start to create these things. Now we have to provide him with the resources to actually do that. If we don't do that, he can't build it, of course. But this is really interesting. Alright, let's put some stuff into the chest that we don't need. Let's give myself this food that's about to spoil, because then it will stay good for a long time. And we can now go to the simple workbench, see what we need for the trap. What do we actually need for a trap? 5 wood. I already put some wood in there, but I don't believe it was 5. No. He also did not start to build it yet. So I guess we'll just have to get him some wood, and then he can start to build that trap. And we might soon be on our way to get that mission done that we got from the trap. So that will be interesting. We have to get a trap and set it in a dense forested area to get some luck with it. Well, that should be nice. We got a piece of cooked meat. Now the interesting thing is, as long as you have meat in the village, they will work very efficiently, because food in the village, they will grab that and use it. If you run out of food, they will scatter and they will start to collect their own food and then eat it, so they will be less efficient. So it can be very smart to make sure that you have enough stuff on there so that they can be very efficient and just do whatever they have to do. Alright, some of this food is good, I think. Yes, let's take out the mushrooms that are ready and the meat. So that's a roasted mushroom. That's a roasted mushroom. 3 roasted mushrooms. Let's take the one that we still have to cook. Well, let's put that one in. Now the chest is already still full, so we're going to have to do some researching on storages and stuff. I'm going to set a new research, which will be the foraging camp, so that he can go out and forage stuff for us while we are away later on. We're going to go away at some point. Alright, 5 mushrooms, 5 crude stones and 5 berries. Let's make sure that we have that. 1, 2, 3, and then we need mushrooms and berries. Well, mushrooms grow here. Let's go pick up 5 mushrooms for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We needed some stones. I don't have the stones yet. I wonder if he can actually collect those stones himself or not. I think he can go around and get them, but not yet. We'll have to wait until he gets the foraging camp, and I believe then he can do that. Right, 1 berry, 2 berry, 3 berries. There's no berries in this bush. 4. No, don't cut. Grab me the berries. I'm just gonna bring all the berries in, I guess. Well, not all, because we don't have space in the chest anyway. I hope he's just collecting some stones now that he can use on the chair, on the table. That would be very nice. Yep, he collected 5 crude stone. So you can actually see what they are collecting. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, he just needs 2 more stones and he's done. In here he needs some stuff, of course, to make this, but he already made 2 traps. So let us take a trap. Go into the forest here. And then we'll place a trap. We have to put bait in it, but we can use berries for it. Just go to your inventory, hit the right mouse button, and there we placed it. Let's put in bait. And all we need now is to take 3 small traps with us and 1 pelt to Dobron, and we have completed a mission. That is great. But that also means that we still have a lot of work to do, and we have been at this for almost an hour. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.